What should I think about when choosing a school? The acoustics of the school can be an important factor, and there are a number of small changes the school can make to improve them. The NDCS Acoustic Toolkit provides guidance to schools and professionals on how they can enhance the learning environment for deaf children, including things like acoustics.
They have told my daughter's school to have things dangling from the ceiling, and that helps with the acoustics. To have like a washing line with things dangling off it sort of helps, like numbers or letters or whatever. Yeah. And to block the sunlight coming in, so that helps with.
Yeah, we just about positioning class and about having different sorts of blinds and things.
Should my deaf child go to a school that has experience of deafness?
I'd just like to say about the experience of deafness, that if there's a school in your area that has got them, that's really good. But don't be put off if there isn't, because I think it's about willingness as well. I think if you go into an environment, I think who are very positive and caring and sort of like see, as looking after your child and taking your child on board as sort of as a positive experience, that's fine, because everybody can learn. And you've got to remember that deafness is a low incidence. And, there will be somebody has to be the first deaf child in that environment, don't they? Like the little one before yours. But it doesn't mean to be a bad thing, because they've acted, haven't they, and done things there as well. So don't see, I have to find a school with other deaf children, because you won't necessarily, or not with necessarily the degree of deafness your child has. It's more about the school's sort of their approach to you. Attitude, yeah. Nobody wants their child to be in a situation where they're not going to be happy. And I think for all children, regardless of their need, my first concern, certainly as a parent, and I think also as a professional, would say, where you feel your child's going to be happy. That's your first consideration for anything else. Do you think they're going to fit in there, they're going to be happy? And it's also a decision to be made for now. It might mean, if sometimes we're looking perhaps at sort of more specialist provision, it's what's right for now. It might not be the same decision next year or the year after, but it's what you're thinking is right for now. And it may change for yourselves, that whilst you might be looking at mainstream now, some children, having gone through mainstream primary, might go into more specialist provision at secondary. So it's where they're going to fit in now and where they're going to be happy now.
It also helps if the school are willing to listen and to take on board what you're actually saying, because you're the one with them 24/7. And to take on board what the teacher of the deaf says and other things.
What other things should I think about?
I know the NDCS gives sort of information about sort of questions and things to look for.
Which
there we go.
If you haven't seen it, there's a really good fact sheet. You've obviously seen it, excellent. And it's got loads of questions, hasn't it? And it goes through different sections, different things that you might want to think about asking. It gives you the things to be thinking about as you go and look around the school, and you can take it and write down the answers, because sometimes you go in there and you think, right, I need to ask X, Y, and Z, and then you come away and think, oh, I forgot about that. So it's quite a good little just memory jogger.
For more information on what to consider when choosing a school, look at the NDCS fact sheet, which has a checklist, or contact the Parent Partnership Network for further support.